Hi yogis, welcome to this restorative yoga practice. I am Jenny Campbell and I will be your yoga instructor today. So today we're going to take a grounding, nourishing, calming practice. I think it's something that we all need, and I think it's really important for us to take the time to find some deep breaths to calm, to soothe our nervous system, which I'm pretty sure for all of us is a bit out of whack these days. So in terms of props, if you have them, you can grab a bolster, 2 blocks, an eye pillow, and a blanket. If you don't have those specific props lying around, don't worry about it. Grab whatever works best for you. So that can be a couple pillows, blankets, a couch cushion works really well as a bolster sometimes. And we're going to keep this pretty short and sweet. It's my hope that you can use it as a resource for whenever you need just a little bit of calming, a little bit of grounding throughout your day. So we're going to start lying on the back. We'll start without props. So you can just place the props to the side, and we're going to start in a constructive rest. So place the feet about as wide as your mat. Knock your knees to touch and place the hands on your belly. You can walk the shoulders away from the ears. Let your eyes close. And begin to tune into your breath here. And feeling the gentle rise and fall of your belly. Taking this time to let your mind settle on your breath. And turning down the volume of your thoughts. And doing your best to bring your mind into this moment. Gradually start to deepen the breath, finding some deeper, fuller, more generous breaths, and notice how that affects the movement in your belly. And doing your best to stay with the entirety of your inhale. Watch the belly rise. The entirety of your exhale. Feel your belly soften. And then either keep your hands resting on your belly, or you can bring one hand to your heart and one hand still rests on the belly. And feeling that subtle rise and fall in the sternum, in the heart space. And allowing the warmth of your hands to encourage those areas to soften just a bit more. Take a deep breath in through your nose, and then exhale out through the mouth. Again, like that, deep breath in, and then let it go, full breath out. Walk your feet in towards one another. Hug your knees into your chest, hold onto your shins. You can either keep the eyes closed or take a gentle gaze, whatever feels right to you. Rock a little bit, side to side. Massage the lower back down into the mat. Bringing that rocking to stillness, place the hands onto your knees and then start to circle the knees in one direction. Softening through the creases of the hips. And then reverse. Circle the knees in the other way. And then roll over onto one side. Cradle the head with your arm. Pause here for a moment. With your hands, press the ground away. Make your way up, and we're going to set up for supta baddha konasana. So place your blanket towards the back of your mat. That will be where your head will rest. Have the tassels facing away from you. And we won't need the bolster for now. So you can let that be on the side. Make your way onto your back. And then have the blanket touching right at the top of the shoulders. And bring your feet to touch, your knees apart, and place the blocks underneath your thighs, either on that first level, maybe the second if you want a bit more support. And then place the eye pillow over your eyes. Arms rest down by your sides. And take any mindful movements that you need to settle in. And then allowing yourself to really rest here. Find stillness. Letting go of any effort. Soften through the jaw, soften through the backs of your eyes. Doing your best to keep the mind tethered to the breath, staying with the entirety of the inhale, beginning, middle, end, and the entirety of the exhale, beginning, middle, and end of that out breath. And allow the thoughts to come and go here. So it's okay if you find that the mind wanders for a moment. When the mind wanders, do your best not to get caught up in the storyline. Do your best to just let the thoughts come and go. Taking practice one breath at a time. And gradually start to deepen your breath. Notice how that informs the pose. And then if you have an eye pillow over the eyes, you can move that to the side. Bring your knees in. And then roll onto one side. Again, pause here for a moment. Cradle the head with your arm. And then press the ground away, make your way up to sit. For our last posture, we're going to take a restorative inversion. So I'm going to show an option with 2 blocks and the bolster, but if you don't have those props or if you just prefer it, you can take legs up the wall or hips on a block and then lift your legs up like a restorative shoulder stand. But otherwise, if you're with me, you'll have your 2 blocks on the highest height, about 6 to 8 inches apart, somewhere around there. And then the bolster will go on top. And have the blanket back behind you again so that the round part is touching your shoulders. Swing your legs up and over the bolster and then make your way to lie on your back. Eye pillow over the eyes. Arms by your sides. Let the thigh bones be heavy, allowing them to release down into your hip sockets. Soften through the shoulders. See if you can maybe walk the shoulders down just a bit further away from your ears. And allow these breaths to be nourishing. And if you do find that the mind is a bit busy, it is wandering, see if maybe you can curate the thoughts a bit so that you encourage warm thoughts. So guiding the mind towards positive, warm, encouraging thoughts. if you like, take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Taking that whenever you need. You're welcome to stay here for as long as you need, as long as you have time for. But as you're ready, you can start to deepen the breath. And if the eye pillow is over the eyes, you can slowly move that over to the side and then hug your knees into your chest. It's okay if your bolster falls over. Happens sometimes. Totally fine. Rock a little side to side. Roll to one side. Pause here for a moment. And then press the ground away. Make your way up to a tall seat. Place one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart. Breathe into your hands. Offer yourself gratitude for carving out this time to slow down, to connect, to find center. Join hands in front of the heart. Bow your chin down towards your chest, bowing down to your practice. Namaste. Namaste, yogis. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Please let me know how this practice went for you. Please comment below. And please share with anyone who could use a bit of grounding, a bit of calm right now. Till next time, namaste.